Francis, you have no idea how funny that is that you've just sent that emote. Because when you send that, I'm just gonna switch over now. I was literally sitting like this. I was literally sitting like my emote when you sent that. I was like, what the? Is there another camera in here? Is there another camera in here? What did I say? You said hi. I have cameras, what can I say? It's crazy. Hi guys, how are we doing? It's good to see you all. I'm having a good day. It's been really... Oh, I've had such a nice weekend, you guys. I've had such a nice weekend. So, obviously I didn't stream on Saturday like I usually would. What did I miss? I have just started my stream. So you've missed nothing. So I didn't stream on Saturday because I spent the entire day out of town. And I went, nice hat. Yeah, I thought I'd chuck on the bucket hat. Screw it, why not? I look great now. But yeah. Oh, hold on, I should probably do an intro first, shouldn't I? Damn. Ugh. Oh, actually, I don't think I can today. Wait, no, I can. I just need to very quickly fix something up here. What's your name, streamer? My name is... Nah. You know what? If I did it, I would have like 2 audios. So I'm just fixing that real fast. You almost got me there as well. Okay, I need to duplicate this sub-action. Change it so that it's... What is it? Was it my web browser? There we go. Okay. Hi AC, how are you doing? We duplicate you. Set you to not muted. Cool. Okay, that should be better now. And now that I can do this. Hi, my name is... Nailed it! Woohoo! I've done another couple as well, actually. I've made another few. So... I need to quickly sort them out as well. I've been busy with StreamerBot today, actually. I've been quite busy. But I thought about this one earlier today when I was... Weirdly enough, while I was in the shower. And I was like, oh, I can do that. Because this is actually something I've done for a video a long time ago when I did a Twitch spawns thing. I love the little ding when people check in. I want to make like a little animation somewhere for it because I do really like it as well. Like maybe I can just have a little character being thrown at a bell or something. I don't know, but there's a thing. Yeah, I added a little bell noise whenever somebody checks in, so it will now do a little ding. So yeah, it's cool. But so. On Saturday, I was out of town. We're gonna have a little, like, just chatting to start. Because, I don't know, I feel like just easing back into it with a little story about my weekend. Because, yeah, it was a good weekend. I don't usually have weekends that nice. So Saturday, I woke up, I got all ready and stuff, and I go to the train station where I was supposed to meet my friend, but he woke up late, so he ended up getting on the train after me. And I'm going through to... another city to see one of my best friends whose birthday it was on the 2nd, but you know, she was away in Benidorm, so I couldn't exactly go and see her there. And it was basically this boozy brunch thing that she was having at a place called Las Iguanas. I was like, that sounds fun. Let's go there. So basically it was a... Oh, yeah, it gets funny, don't worry. So there was 8 of us there, so her husband, 3 of her friends from book club, and me, my friend, and another one of our friends that I knew. So I didn't know everyone there, but, you know, by cocktail number 5, we were all besties. So, so basically how it worked was, it was for a set price, you got 2 courses and 5 cocktails. Okay, so that's already a lot. So I got myself, oh, it was so nice. It was such a nice meal. So for my starter, I got honey fried halloumi. Now, if that doesn't sound like my mouth's watering again, because it was so nice. Love a bit of halloumi. And the fact that they chucked honey on it as well. Yeah. Hi, Zach. So yeah, that was peak. And then what I did with the cocktails was I tried to get like a different one every time, because there was a big list of them, and I was like, let's try a different one every time. So I honestly couldn't remember half of them, but I always feel awkward ordering a cocktail because there's things like Sex on the Beach. And there were multiple ones called like, there was Pornstar Daiquiri, Pornstar Tequila Punch. And I'm just like, why do you name cocktails like that? Why are they named like that? I ordered a woo-woo and I thought I was a way to go and have sex in The Sims. I was... Why? Why are they called that? Why are they called... I don't know. So always really... It feels really, really awkward whenever you're looking at a waiter and you're like, can I get sex on the beach? And they're just like, yes, of course you can. And I'm like, okay. At least play hard to get, I guess. But... to be fair, I usually just get beer. You normie. You normie. But it was just one of those... It's always just one of those things that's always baffled me. What else was there? I'm trying to remember what other cocktails there were. There was a coconut sour bomb. That one's not dirty, but it is just a weird name. There was one that I had that I ended up getting twice, and I can't remember what it was now. Which kind of speaks to how good the alcohol was. I was thinking Purple Rain as well. I was like, that one kind of makes sense because Prince, I guess. Cocktails are so expensive. See, that's usually my take on them as well, but it was just because it was in the set price already. And it was my friend's birthday, so I was like, fuck it. I don't usually treat myself to a day out, since I don't have a lot of money to start with. So, yeah. So, for my main, this was actually surprisingly nice, and this is something I would never normally order, but it was a grilled chicken and roasted corn salad. Now, salad usually puts me off, in the sense that I see the word salad and I'm like, ah! So I don't usually have salad. But everything else, I woke up that day feeling kind of crap. But I woke up and I woke up feeling crap, but by cocktail two it was fine. But I had already ordered by this point, and everything else on the menu looked really heavy. So there was like curries, there was, yeah, there was curries, there was a katsu curry, there was some other things that just looked really a lot to eat, which I suppose is the point of a main meal. But in my position, I was just like, I just want something lighter, so I had the salad, and it was all right. Yeah, it was chill. It was just a salad, salad, chicken on top. Got some hot sauce, so I just dumped some hot sauce on it. Had a hot sauce salad. It was all right. So yeah, that was that. We had the rest of our cocktails. We were just laughing and chatting away. We ended up... This was a really weird turn in the day. But we ended up looking behind the bar, because we were sat like right next to it. And we saw... I think it was Kendall Jenner's Tequila. 818. So... you can probably tell where this is going. So we talked about that for a bit. And... we got a tequila shot. So 4 of us got a tequila shot from Kendall Jenner's brand, which I wouldn't have known if they hadn't mentioned it beforehand. So there was me, 5 cocktails down and a tequila shot. And this was already by about 5 p.m. This was not late in the day. Did you have a hangover the next day by any chance? No, I don't really get hangovers. I'm quite lucky in that regard, so I don't get hangovers. At worst, I'll feel slightly nauseous and I'll have a drink of water and be fine. Like, I'm very good with my alcohol. Remember, drink responsibly, everyone. So after that, we go down. You're young. I'm 26. Which is, to be fair, is still young. But whenever I was 18 and I was like, oh, I don't get hangovers, I'm fine, everyone would look at me and they'd be like, oh, just you wait. And I was just like, no. Like, they were like, oh, it's gonna hit you like a brick. I was like, no, it's not. Like, okay. Well, at least so far, it's still not. So I've had a wonderful 8-9 years of just being completely hangover free, apart from the movies, which were kind of okay. So after there, we end up kind of drunkenly stumbling out. We weren't that bad. I think at worst, I had a bit of a buzz. I had a bit of a buzz going at that point. Wait, finally, I got a streamer I watch regularly who's older than me. Thanks for being ancient.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Cool. So after that, we walk out and we start walking along the street. By this point, 2 people had split off to go to another birthday party in the same city. Crazy scheduling. Deserved. And we start walking along the street, just seeing where to go next, basically, because at this point it was maybe like 5-ish p.m. And so we end up walking into a place called The Alchemist. Now, for those of you that don't know what The Alchemist is, it's basically like a really, really fancy cocktail bar where... I don't know how many people have seen this, but there's a video of a girl sitting down in a bar, and they serve it to her, and it's got like bubbles and foam on top of it, and it gets sucked up into the air vent. It's that kind of bar, where they have like liquid smoke and stuff. It was really cool. So I ordered an espresso martini. Also, hey, K-N-A-K. There we go, nailed it. Fancy? You know what, it is quite fancy, genuinely. Like, it's a fancy place, and it's quite... chemically cool, I guess. Or just trying to. I'm just telling my story from the weekend. I went to a friend's birthday get together, and it was very boozy. So I'm just talking about that and just telling my little story before we jump into Minecraft. So this was probably the funniest part of the day. Don't worry about it, Silver. Just if you want me away from the stream, then you can just redeem that and get rid of me. But basically, so The Alchemist is a fancy little bar. We went in there for one drink. They got a bunch of... I think one person split off. Yeah, her husband split off at this point. Taking all of her presents as well and being like, I'll see you at home. See ya, love ya. Gross. And... that left 5 of us. So 3 of them get a bottle of Prosecco. Classic. Another one of my friends gets another cocktail. I get an espresso martini. Now, I love an espresso martini, right? Love it. Love it, because it keeps me awake and it also fuels my alcoholism. So, winner all round. So, that's great. And... what I didn't realize was that because this is a fancy bar, what it said on the menu was, I'm going to try and remember this, was it said, like, basically all the ingredients of an espresso martini, so like espresso, vodka, whatever else. Then it goes salted caramel, caviar, and chocolate. Now I'm sitting there after I've gotten this, like... Hold on, where's the button? I pressed the wrong button. I need to zoom in here. Caviar? What? Okay. Now, I've never had caviar before, so I didn't fully know what it looked like. I know it's like dark little balls, but I didn't know if there was any, like, variation of that. But basically, what I got on top of the glass was like a little chocolate spoon with all these little balls on top of them. Now, because I hadn't actually read the menu at this point, because I just saw espresso martini and tunnel visioned to it, I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I had these little balls on a chocolate spoon, right? This is such a weird story. And what's your first instinct to do when you've got a drink in a spoon? Stir. For whatever reason, that's an instinctual thing to just do. Yeah, mix it. So I immediately, without even thinking, dump these balls in my drink. This is such a weird... This is just gonna be an entire minefield of a sentence. So I lost my balls in my drink. And for the next, like, 10 minutes, I am crying because on both sides of me, I've got my two friends just pissing themselves laughing at me because I've just dunked in what I thought were caviar into an espresso martini and started stirring it around. And I was sat there crying, just like, I've lost my balls in my drink. I didn't know. I didn't know. It was the funniest thing. I loved it. But, like, yeah, I just lost the balls. I lost the balls. I couldn't find them. I was just like in tears. Were you supposed to scoop them up? I don't know. I still don't know. I still don't know. I ended up just drinking it all and they were in the bottom and then it just went like... Just took all the balls in one. Nah. Okay. But... So... What I think they were... What they basically ended up being... Because I actually don't think it was caviar. Because they were like goldeny brown instead of like a dark color that you would expect from like caviar. And I was still a bit hesitant. I was like, who puts caviar in espresso martini? Who puts balls in martinis? But so I get to the end of it, drink them, and it's basically like really, really small boba balls, from what I could figure out. Like they were like tiny little boba. Salted caramel balls. Can we get a ball counter? I still need to figure out the ouchie counter. Also, Sailing Up, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. So I'm still trying to figure out the ouchie one. So when I get that figured out, then I can figure out other counters like a ball counter. Yeah, sure. So that was that. And after my minor ball breakdown, what a minefield. We also got told, like, halfway through our drinks that we only had a half hour left on our booking. Now, here's the thing, my guys. We didn't actually book the table. We just walked in and sat down. So there's a very real possibility that we just stole somebody else's table. But they never showed up. So... Because they were like... The waitress came over and she was like, by the way, guys, I just want to let you know you have about 30 minutes left on your... booking. And I was like, we were all just sat there like, booking? Booking? We have a booking? We just walked in and sat down. So he stole somebody else's table. But they never showed up, so it's fine. Now, me, at this point, because at this, like, we left after that, we started walking down the street. And something about Edinburgh, that's where this was, by the way, big ol' capital, woo! On the weekend, if you're going down like a street with a bunch of pubs, this is usually kind of the case with a lot of different cities as well, you'll see a lot of Hindus and women on parties who are about to get married or are there for birthday parties, as we were, but without the giant sash or tiara. And walking down, we passed another Hindu. For those of you that... Okay, Hindu is a bachelorette party, if that helps any of the Americans. So there's a bunch of bachelorette parties just on this boozy street. Great, loved it. Hi Snivy, hey Ray, I'm just telling my story about my weekend, and oh my god, it was such a vibe. So we're walking down the street, again, buzzing at this point because we've had... Well, I've had the equivalent of 6 cocktails and a spoonful of balls. Welcome to any new chatters. And we passed another bachelorette party, and me being friendly and drunk, I was like, congratulations! I just kind of yell it. I'm like, congratulations! And the woman who I yelled it, not at, but like, I yelled it kind of just into the distance, and the woman who was right next to me was like, thank you, sweetie, I'll make sure to pass that on, because I was just like, I was just yelling it, but thank you. And then I ran back because the woman who I think its actual Hindu was asked for help adjusting her sash. So I went and helped her adjust her sash and put it back on her shoulder because she said, hey, can you put this back on my shoulder? And so I drunkenly run back and put the sash on her shoulder, which I don't know why that was such a struggle for her, but I'm happy to help out. So that was that. So we keep on walking down the street again. Bit buzzing at this point, and we end up going into an Italian restaurant for our dinner because at this point it's around when we would have our dinner. So we sit down, I get a massive glass of red wine for £7, which is really cheap. It was the cheapest wine I could get, and I get lasagna as well. Now, when I tell you this was some of the best lasagna I've ever had in my life, yeah, it was. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say I've been describing it to literally everybody that has asked about it as a Jenga tower of lasagna. It was massive. It was massive, and it was about £15 for the meal. So for the wine and for the lasagna, it was £23. So I got a really good deal with it. It was it was Wagyu beef lasagna. Oh, chat. When I tell you that was some good shit, it burned my mouth. When I tell you that was some good shit, it was so nice. That was a good ass day. So then after that, I decided I've called it because I've spent like £70 at this point on 2 meals and a cocktail with balls. So that's not even including the train ticket back and forth. So all in all, it cost me about £100 that day, which is money I probably don't have since my insurance came out 2 days prior to that and basically cut my entire net worth in half. Ha! So it's been a very financially stressful, but ultimately, fuck it, it was fun kind of weekend. And I get on the train back, there's another party going on the train because everyone parties everywhere. And they're singing like Mr. Brightside, they sang Valerie, and it was drunken girls on a night out in on a train. And you know, they were just singing along to these songs that one person had very quietly on a phone, and so all I heard was the very pitchy offtake we got from it. So that was fun. I was like, you guys can sing along as much as you want. You guys are a vibe, but also stay on tune. Didn't say that because I don't think that they would have appreciated it. And also, I said this to my dad and to my mum actually when they asked, but the main person that was there and being loud and doing all of this ended up having the exact same vibes as Jojo Siwa. Loud, obnoxious, and ultimately probably a lesbian. So yeah, I basically had a Jojo Siwa type on my train and was just like chill, maybe. But both on the train there and back, I just had my music on and my AirPods, and I was just sat staring out the window like, ah yes, I'm the main character. It was a good bloody day. So I get back, my dad gives me a lift because my mum and dad were away for a week up north. going for a little wander about the countryside. So it was basically me and my brothers in the house, and I'd just been taking care of most things, and my parents got back that day while I was away, so my dad came and picked me up from the train station. And yeah, it was nice. It was a good day. I got the story about my parents' trip away when I got back, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Yesterday, I had a recording session for a new series that is going to be coming out on YouTube soon. There will be teasers going up soon as well, so you have a little thing to look forward to on YouTube, as well as Corecraft. So yeah, that's something that I'm very much looking forward to. We did the first recording session yesterday, and it was very fun. It was very fun. So I'm very much looking forward to sharing that with you guys as well. How many years ago did you start streaming? In a month, it will actually be my 5-year anniversary. On the 9th of May, we're going to do an event. Not sure what yet, but we're going to do an event for my 5-year anniversary of when I started streaming. That's wild, isn't it? 5 years ago in a month, that's when I started. So, yeah. But also, hi to everybody that's just come in, by the way, as well. Oh, something else that absolutely nobody's going to care about, but I thought was really fun and I had a good time. This was also yesterday, so I ended up playing a bit of Valorant with Spookable and This Is Lexi, because those are my homies. And I ranked up to a new peak. So I've now got a new highest rank. So I hit platinum yesterday, and I'm very proud of myself. Definitely got carried to it, but I was very happy. I followed you. Yeah, I know. You did follow Edge earlier, so I saw that. I just, people use it for themselves, and I don't really care. Also, I like your hat. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I did some spring cleaning the other day as well, so now, like, everything is, like, really tidy around here. I hoovered, I vacuumed, and now... What was I gonna say? I vacuumed my floor, and I moved some stuff and vacuumed, and there was a visual change. Because it's been so long since I've actually vacuumed in here. There was a visual change from where the dust was. But yeah, also, can we peep the fit? I look like Shaggy. I look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. I look like I'm just ready to go on a mystery adventure. You know what, I don't even know what the music is right now. I put on the Minecraft playlist on Epidemic Sound, and where's the green shirt? Last green shirt I wore was my Subway shirt. That actually wasn't that long ago, but I did stick it in the trash after that because it was gross. Scottish Shaggy is so cursed, but so cool anyway. Thank you. What? Fuck you. I think. Do I have a green shirt? No. I don't think I do, actually. Well, no, I do. I have, like, a rocky green shirt that I sometimes wear out, but it's a fancy shirt, so I don't wear it casually a lot. Green frog shirt? Do I have one? No, I don't think I do. But, yeah, we're gonna get an ad in a minute or so. But this has been a really fun section of the stream, to be honest. I don't...
Only 2 years and some change.
Oh, wow, Sarah. 25 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Can we get some love in chat? W25. Yeah, we're gonna jump into Minecraft soon. It's been a while since I've actually been on hardcore. BRB, I need to think about how I messed my life up. You do that. We'll be here when you get back, but if it makes you feel any better, most people here are questioning what decisions led them to being here. So, you're all good. So... It's genuinely difficult to type on phone, but I'm doing it anyway because mood valid. So some of you guys will notice a couple of extra channel point redemptions. So you can do 2 new things now. You can either remove me from the stream or you can set me on fire. Yay! Now, it's up to you if you do that or not. I'm not sure what the prices are going to be, if they're going to settle at that or if they're going to change at all. So the fire one, I was like, yeah, they're fun. I did set them up today. They did get a bit rushed, so they may not be perfect, but I did have a good time doing them. But yeah, like, I've started doing more things with StreamerBot that will then impact the stream, but, you know, I don't know. You guys are usually pretty nice to me, so I don't... Oh, well, there I am. Yep, there I go. Yeah, so... You know, I was going to press another thing, but... Yeah, so it just pixelates my face for a minute. I've realized that I should maybe make it a bit more expensive if it does it for a minute. But, yeah. Anyway, I've now been removed from my own stream. I thought it was quite funny to do that, so yeah. But, I think we can jump into Minecraft now. Maybe 10k. Yeah, it does it for a minute. It does it for way too long. Maybe I should take that down a bit more. Oh, okay, so it will... Okay, it seems to be doing it on a, Here, so I'll do it one after the other. Also, hi, Audie. I did also give the mods the ability to shame people. So if you guys... Oh. Okay, so that's a little bit buggy. I'll need to fix that. Yeah, so, yeah. Cool. But, you know, before that, I was trying to do a thing because I made another title screen for you guys, but I don't know. You guys are always really nice to me, so I don't know. Oh.
Shame. Shame.
Are we already doing that?
Shame.
Oh, I mistimed that one a bit because I pressed the button and Audie did the thing as well. So, okay, I need to always run. I don't know. But yeah, I made an always sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah, I made an always sunny in Philadelphia title screen. And that one is going to be more, tailored for the stream. Want to be shamed? It's not... Okay, let's not be like, oh my god, guys, shame me! I might make it a channel point redemption for you guys as well if you want. But it might be a VIP thing instead. Do you want to follow? I'll never say no to a follow. Ow, my god, my knee, I just whacked it. But I'd rather you followed me based on the fact that you enjoy my content, not that I said, yeah, follow me. You know, if you like what you see here today, then feel free to stick around and follow. If you don't, then that's totally okay. But, hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Something else, actually, I kind of made a mess and actually had it set up so that the Always Sunny title screen would play every single time that somebody followed. So luckily I caught that and turned it off before it became a real problem. Yeah. Now, I don't really know what to do today. I did say in the title that we were probably going to be doing some more cliff work today. We only shame those who truly need it, and mulligan. Yeah. So, I think maybe what I... Oh, no. What I want to do today is finish up the cliff faces over here. Oh, actually. Yes, that's a good idea. Even though it's a guy here, I want to make people happy, so have a good day and night to keep up the great effort. What? Okay. If that's you leaving, then see you later. Damn. It's a shame how you leaving is going to make me sad, though. There we go. No, it's okay. If you need to leave, then that's totally okay. Right. We wanted deep slate. Oh god. Okay. I am weirdly running out of deep slate. Not something I expected. We're gonna carry on this wall around there. And down. Cool, that'll be a full stack, and now I just need to figure out where to cut this off. Okay, sleep first though. Alright. Headset's going on, no, which means bucket hat comes off, and then goes back on top. There we go. I've given the poor Pepe brain damage. No, coming. No, stop having a day. There we go. There we go, problem solved. No, it's gonna be awful. Hey Stam, thank you for the lurk, dude. Dude, you missed my entire story time. That's a shame. Next time. Next time. Okay, let's grab you, leave 3 stacks so I can bring the rest of it, and now... Yeah. I guess we discovered I have no impulse control in chat. I have learned my lesson and will not just redeem random things. No, you absolutely can. There's nothing wrong with it. Mark, thank you so much for the follow. Or Mah, thank you for the follow. Sorry if I mispronounced that at all, but I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. Don't forget to check in if you can. Just with the channel points. Oh, and there we go. Bring this up. Grab some dirt so we can start closing that off. Yikes. Okay. Then we bring this. So this is just me. Ooh, I haven't and you haven't. We like seeing the funny. Yeah. So this is where things could get a bit. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, wait, I haven't talked about this yet. So, new season of Black Mirror. I'm a big Black Mirror fan. Has anybody else in my chat watched Black Mirror? Because this is an important question. Yes? How many people have seen the new... You didn't talk... Did I talk about this already? Oh. I thought I talked about it before the new season came out. Did I talk about it after the new season came out? Was that before or after? Dude, well now I feel bad about talking about it again. Damn it! I was talking about it with my dad, who's been watching some of it as well. And oh, I ended up watching another episode the other day. I watched it again. I think it was... I watched one of the newer ones, and I finished watching it, and then it goes into Bandersnatch, the interactive one they did, but it doesn't go into the version where it gives you the choice. When it autoplays, it goes into just the entire thing. So what ended up loading instead of like the media that gives you choices was it loaded up a 5-hour long video. So needless to say, turned that off. Because it would have just been playing every option and every available timeline. Which, granted, would have been really funny. But I was like, nah, let's not spend my time on this. Maybe I should do the perimeter first. then like that, and then comes around here. Okay. Okay, I want to make this wall, and I want it to look good, because this is gonna go all the way up. Am I still blinking? I am. Okay, good. I realized that the repo heads mod broke a couple of things. Also, something else I've been really getting into doing lately has been making Minecraft skins. I've been making more Minecraft skins lately, and it's been really, really fun. Like, I made one for Biome Battle, which was just the pot goblin. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of really good at it. Like, I know there's more that I would need to do, but I made the repo robots as well. Was this you're working on right now, by the way? So I'm wanting to work more on the cliffs today, but to just kind of warm up today, I'm extending this thing around this way. Casual plug. What? Wait, what? What am I plugging? What? I just said I made the repo robots as well. Is that what you were talking about? Free to get people to commission. If I were getting people to commission me, it would be for Minecraft builds. Because there'd be more money in that. And if it's one thing I need, money. Was it just, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't get it. Oh. Right. Let's try this. Still in the learning phase, but I'm getting quicker with this. Oh, you make. What do you use to make skins? Like, where do you go to make skins? Because I go on the Planet Minecraft editor of all things. If I just bring this up here. And that basically cuts off the bridge, actually. Which I'm not too mad about. I'm really stressed about if I'm gonna have enough deep slate to do this. Oh. And so whatever scale is pretty much like same, except you have like 6 pallet slots. Ah, gotcha. That's fair. Right, let's put you there. Let's come down here. Ooh. Not great to be, but it works. If it works, it works. I know a lot of people that use a block bench for making Minecraft skins, but that's just a lot. I have to learn how to use Photoshop. Photoshop is so easy to use. Like, I don't know if it's just because of how long I've used it, but using Photoshop on a basics kind of sense is really, really easy. You'd be like, oh, you want to paint? Okay, use a paintbrush tool. The thing that gets tougher with Photoshop is all of the best practices that come along with using it as well. because there's always like the case of, oh, how many layers do I use? There are, like, when you first start off, you'll be like, I'm just gonna paint on one layer. But then the more you use it, the more you're like, oh, I should use a new layer for this sketch or whatever else. And that just kind of ends up being... I try my best to use as many layers as I can. Like, if I'm doing anything differently, then I'll make a new layer for it. But that being said, I actually did do a bit of work on Photoshop the other day using a render I did for this new season, this new series that's coming out that we recorded yesterday. So that's probably getting posted soon. But I'll need to talk to everyone else involved, see what the story is. Ooh. I've been editing on my phone for years, and I'm actually not too bad, generally speaking. I should really try Photoshop, though, for things like MC skins. Yeah, I've never edited on my phone. I don't get it. It's about an idea I would love to see your take on. Should I pop in suggestions? If it's not for what I should be doing, then I would say put it in media. Or like the picture-y. Because suggestions are specifically for things I could do or change or all of that. If that is something that you like read about, oh then yeah, stick in suggestions. Quite curious to see this now. I have some torches on me? I do, good. Because I will need them. Who needs to be shoot? What? Nobody right now. I think we're all good, we're all chill. A massive research for something I would love to see. Let me go. Yeah, let me go have a wee look. Oh, there's no screenshot. I thought you were like sending me an actual build, not just an idea for about. Oh right, okay. Right.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Everyone point and laugh. Hi Fiona, how are you doing? Ooh. Doing well, nice. Just pretty EP. Ah, it's fine. You can get some more rest whenever you want. Okay, so it turns out maybe didn't. Oh. Maybe I didn't need as much. Spent 8 hours working on a spreadsheet. Wild. Into it. Well, that's, first of all, that's not healthy. Second of all, what was the spreadsheet for? Miss J! Take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else. Welcome on in, Raiders! Hope you had a great stream, Jay. Hi, everyone. For those of you joining for the first time that may not know me, my name is Nuke. I'm a streamer from Scotland. We are on my long-term hardcore world, and before that, we were just talking about a lovely little trip I took this weekend to a different city, and it was a little birthday party from a friend. It was very nice. But yeah, if you would like to catch up on that, you can check that out. Whoa! Idiot. Oh. It was good, but I'm sleeping out now. No, that's totally fair. You get your rest if you need to leave. For those of you joining, if you are wanting to take a break from a stream for a little bit, just leave me on a lurk. It does help me out a ton in reaching for that little partnership tick. And go and stretch your legs, have a little drink of water, bit of food if you need it as well. I will be right back here when you come back as well. But yeah. Gotta look for a bit. Alright, Jessica, see you in a bit. Something I learned about when I was looking at my, doing all of the new stuff for StreamerBot today, like you can set me on fire and remove me from the stream. Something I learned about today was the fact that I can actually use StreamerBot to move my camera. So I'm gonna work on that in the background, but that's definitely something I want to work on as well. One of the things that I've really considered doing a lot lately with a lot of the stuff is how can chat interact with my stream? And I think that if you guys are actually able to control my camera, I think it'd be really, really cool. 26,000 points, nice. Very cool. Yeah, I want to make like small little things that people can do to, you know, have a bit of fun. I think most was the Nukeri. Yeah, oh yeah. Whatever you call it. So the last one was the Tsunami-thon, but I usually call them all-a-thons. Because everything everything impacts it. That might be what it was. No, I ran out of dirt, damn it. Well, lets me check how much is... Wasn't there for that? Oh, yeah, would have been a while ago then. Whoop! Very different one of them, maybe the one before. I would assume so. I wouldn't have any frame of reference. Like, I don't know. I've done a few of them. I don't know when people are active. That's not really something I track myself. Do I have any more dirt over here? No. Time to go back and get some more. To be fair, glad I didn't have to use all of my deep slates, because that would have been awkward. Yo, Alec, thank you for checking in. I really want to get something to pop up with a little... with those check-ins. I think they'd be really cute. Until I start your game? Oh, very nice. I've never 100%'d it before, but I do love playing it from time to time. It's been a while. It's been a while. Around 400 hours? Bloody hell. See, I'm the kind of person that would 100% Minecraft. Even though that's not really a thing that can be done. But no, I always come back to Minecraft of all the games. Another game I've been playing a lot more lately, actually, that I basically have found out that nobody knows about this game. It's a game called Realm of the Mad God. And it's basically like an MMORPG. But it's like 8-bit. I have no clue what that is. Yeah, I'm not shocked. Nobody does. But it's basically like this little MMORPG, but everyone's like little 8-bit characters. You can choose a class: sorcerer, mystic, wizard, knight, paladin, you know, rogue, all that kind of stuff. And it's basically kind of like hardcore Minecraft, where you can create a character. If they die, they're dead. And you can get like fame for how much stuff you accomplished during your time as that character. And I don't know, I just really, really love that game. I've been playing it a lot lately. It also helps that you have daily check-ins you can do for that as well. There we go. So we finished that now. Ooh. Oh my god, it's very good. Wait, Audie, do you know it? Don't get my hopes up here. Do you know Ram of the Mad God? Rotmaga. Do you know Rotmaga? Bed. I do. Audie, I have got more respect for you. Like, instantly gained respect. Because of that. That's good. Gooses! Hi. You were in one of my dreams lately, actually, Gooses. It was like we were all at TwitchCon, and you showed up in a shirt that had a massive goose on it. That's basically it. That's on brand. Yeah, I know. I was like, that's definitely something that Gooses would actually wear as well. So my subconscious seems to know your branding well. But how are you doing? I assume you're at work right now. Right, nope, seeds away, mushrooms over here. Seeds over here. There we go. Good, thank you. Nice. Right, now I need to get a little checklist of all the things I need to get for the cliffs. Granite, dripstone, mud, coarse dirt. Granite, dripstone, mud, coarse dirt. Granite, dripstone, mud, coarse dirt. Granite, dripstone, mud. Wow. Okay, so I need a lot more packed mud. How much mud do I have? I need a lot more mud. Yeah, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you so much. Can we get some love in chat? Diamonds are... Fuck you. How much diamond ore do I have? You know, not too much. I'm helping? Yeah, sure, whatever. Hi, Lily, how are you doing? Gooses, have you seen all of the new channel point redemptions that I added? I say all of them, I mean I added 2. Okay, I need to find a way to get mud. How do I get lots of mud? Is there a fast way for mud? Another weird game I used to play was Kingdom of Loathing, a very weird stickman game. Never heard of that one. This morning was the worst, but then Nukeri started streaming. Woo! You know it. I'm better. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, okay. Oh, goodbye. And I'm back. He burned away. I burned away. Oh no. Can I? Oh, actually, I set up a mud farm, but I don't know if it works because I constantly have haste. Phantom Wolf Gaming, thank you for the follow. Well, let's put you in there. Of course, dirt, all of that. That's all of our what we need. Dyer says hi, by the way. Hi, Dyer. How did the meeting the fam go? I'm nosy. I really thought it was going to be a filter where it looks like your hair was on fire. No, that's too advanced for me to pull off. This was just like a user-defined shader that I could do with OBS and StreamerBot. Hasn't happened yet. It will be on Friday. Oh, okay. Oh. Right, how do I do this? I'm scared. You know what? Kinda working. What is it? I can get it, guys. I'm so funny. Mods, can we shame Vari? That was terrible. Shame no. Well, it depends on if any of my mods know. I know Audie knows, but Audie... Oh. Did it work? Nope, it didn't because you didn't do enough eyes. I got it.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Everyone shame them. Hold on, where can these go? I'm so sorry, you're all good. It's just there for a little jokey thing, so it's not serious, and I hope that's, you know, that's obvious. Unshame. Oh my god. Okay, none of those commands do anything. But also, I respect it. That was a funny response. Something I'm thinking that I could maybe do is make it so that you guys can add a border to my camera. I've just been thinking about everything that I can get and everything that I can add that would give you guys a bit of fun for the stream. Just a little, like, channel point redemptions, chat interaction stuff. I think it'd be fun. I don't know. Was good after that. Is that what that means? Was good. What's good? I know there are commands for VIPs as well. So, like, Sarah, if you do, like, exclamation VIP laugh, all one word, it should play a sound, unless I got rid of it, in which case, whoops. It should work. Because what people don't really realize is that I try and make being a VIP worth it for the time that you've got it. Thank you for the lurk, AC. I really appreciate it. Well, I think it works for me as well. Yep. How's it going? It's going good, Gage. Thank you for asking. We're just getting some mud so I can carry on working on my cliff face. So what I'm planning on doing today is like carrying all the way around and getting the rim done. Because at the moment it's just a rough grass block. So I'm gonna try and make it a bit more smooth. But I've also just been working on some cool stuff today as well. Now we're just getting a bunch of mud. I should set this up somewhere that's not within range of a haste beacon. But I don't know the best way to go about doing, like, having a mud farm here. I don't know if this is like an efficient one or not. Oh, started going too fast again. So where can you go? You can go in the... Nope. Wait, what? Maybe just... Problem solved. If I put dirt in here, hold on. Okay, that actually feeds me the dirt as well. Okay, great. All from the comfort of my own home. I was wrong about that bit was for. Like I said, this isn't the fastest, but you know what? It's gonna work. Because then I can turn this into packed mud, and then I'll have more packed mud. I wish there was like, is there a way to like fully automate this? I suppose there could be. Just trying to think of how. So, I think technically you could automate packed mud from a moss farm. So what I'm thinking is how you would do it is you would make the moss automated, like I've got over there. You would have it push out to a platform that you are standing planting spruce trees on. Like a big spruce tree. So yeah, I suppose you could semi-automate it. Because then that creates dirt. Which could then be pushed more while the tree is taken away. This is such a bizarre thought process I'm coming with here. But then you could have it so that the dirt's taken away, or is pushed along to an automated, like one of these, that is then pushed into a ticker tape or whatever it's called, that blows it up, sends it into an auto crafter, which is also being fed wheat from a villager wheat farm, which I think you can do, and then auto craft it from there. So it does, I think it is possible, but it's a lot. If only you could right click dirt and water to make mud. You can. You can. Wait. No, you can't do that. You can right-click water bottles on existing dirt to make them into dirt. Sorry, no, you can't do it the other way around. That is so useless, bro. To you, maybe. To me, I'm turning this into packed mud to make it into a nice little building block for a cliff face. Therefore, not useless. Nothing in Minecraft is useless. It's a sandbox game, so it's whatever you make out of it. Hope your cliff thing will look shit. Okay. It won't. So, you know, sucks to be you, I guess. Also, hi Salami, how are you doing? Yeah, let's just ban that weirdo. It's not even funny, so I can't even put him in the shame box. He doesn't deserve something as nice as the box of shame. That's crazy. Imagine not being good enough for the box of shame. That's crazy. How much more of this do I need? Okay. Person? I've had weirder. Not that that's a good thing. But they couldn't even successfully be the weirdest person. Oh well. It's got banned. Doesn't matter. And I'm saying that mostly because I forgot their name already. It's not really worth dwelling on when somebody gets banned because all it's doing is giving them attention that they so clearly crave. So instead, we're going to give much more attention to the fact that I'm actually mining mud. Because this deserves more attention. Wow. I'm trying to like find a rhythm with it. But every time I find a rhythm with it, I end up going too fast. Oh. Ah, I had it for a second there. It's because I can't focus on that and also talk at the same time. So I'm trying to find my way to multitask while also making sure that I'm doing enough to chat to you guys as well. It's a weird multitasking issue. One that I'm not very good at. My brain power is using like way too much right now. Oh god. I'm gonna be so real. There was a very like brief moment where I was just not gonna stream today and carry on working with some of the streamer bot stuff. Actually, hold on. While I've got time, I'm gonna write down the idea to let you guys change my border or give me a border. Because I like that idea. There we go. Is that all of them? Is that all of them? It is? Okay, great. Bunch of packed mud. Let's go. Why does it sound like I've got Avengers songs on right now? Let's get 9 of you. We need to go and get a stack of hay bales, which is easy because I've got a giant wheat field. Not that anyone's ever forgotten about that before, because I don't let you all forget about that. I worked on this for too long to let you guys forget about all of this. I'm thinking at one point today I want to take down my creeking farm as well, because it was a good creeking farm for what, like, for the very first day of having it be available to me. But I think I want to make a better one now. I just don't know where it's gonna go. I suppose it doesn't really matter where it goes. Although, side question, do creakings spawn in the nether? Hi, JJ! Long time no see. When was the last time you were here? I'm generally shit at remembering that kind of thing, so I don't want you to take that person as like, who are you, lol. Because I do remember your username, I just don't know when the last time you were here was. Right, we need more coarse dirt, which means... Is this all coarse dirt? Oh, sweet! You can just come with me then. I think about 3 months ago? Bloody hell! Well, welcome back. Lovely to see you. Hope your Nukeri break has been forced and unwilling, because, you know, I don't know any other reason why anybody would not watch me for 3 months. I hope your break has been against your will. Oh god, what a crazy thing to say. Right, let's get you. Get some of you as well. Have a good reason, and it's due to ADHD and sleep schedule. I mean, I would have accepted, like, I would have accepted literally any excuse you could have possibly come up with, because it doesn't matter what the excuse is. If you're not here, that's fine. It matters when somebody decides to come back, regardless of how long it's been. So thank you for that, JJ. And also, hi, Wingless. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Like, I promise you guys, nothing matters to me as much as you guys deciding to come back to my stream. Regardless of how long it may be between visits. If I don't remember you, then that's more of a me issue. But it's also difficult to remember 21,000 odd people, so. Hi, sorry, but yeah, I miss seeing the Dominion and Skyblock Kingdoms crew. I'm not a Skyblock Kingdoms crew. Wait! Oh no, that's not. Pff, I thought that was I thought that was a Packed Mud. I'm friends with a bunch of them, but I'm not on Skyblock Kingdoms myself. Leaves. You're not? Okay, bye. No, you were part of doing it. That's true, I was. Yeah. Let's start working on all this. So let's just. I was playing in my hardcore world and I went to. Oh. I went to go buy my sugar box with my nether pick and it didn't drop. I have this thing where my item drop turns offset randomly. It had my electros in it and my diamonds. Ow! What? Spawn it back in. I would also make a bug report about that, because that's really odd if that happens consistently. Also, hi Vaporeon, how are you doing? Are we having a good day? I am. I've had a really good day. We've been chatting away, told a little story about my weekend, which was really good as well. How did the Tsunami thing turn out? Last time I joined was mid-that. Oh, Jesus, really? Let me fly over and show you. TLDR, it came out looking fantastic. Slightly longer TLDR is over this direction. So let me just have a little coffee while I do that. Happens to my friends too. If it's a bedrock issue, just play Java. I suppose if it's a bug you're aware of with bedrock, you can just do preventative measures and not put all your eggs in one basket next time. Like, that's just my suggestion with that. But it still sucks that it happens. So anyway, this is the Tsunami. Ta-da! Bedrock is all bugs. Yeah, I know. That's why I prefer Java. And that's why I know that everyone calls it bug rock. So, looks great, love it. Yeah. You know something random I just realized? Are you unable to buy Minecraft? Oh, are you unable to just buy Minecraft Edition, Education Edition? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have a Bug Rock hardcore world and I regret having it constantly. I think it would be really funny to have a Bedrock hardcore world because most people are gonna die to bugs and glitches in Bedrock hardcore. You go to experiments and turn it on? Turn what on? Hardcore? Or are we talking about something else? Whoop. Education Edition. You can go into experiments and turn it on? Minecraft, but I survived 100 days of Education Edition. That's a video. Thought Education Edition was separate. I thought it was separate as well. There's an obvious likelihood that I'm wrong, but I'm not very often wrong. Hey, Mushroom, how's it going? Thank you for checking in. Here, let me check. Yeah, I think this is worth checking. Because I'm quite interested to know as well. I have the day off, so I'm chillaxing. Ooh, nice. Very good. Thank you for checking in, Wingless. Hopefully soon you guys should be able to get a little animation pop up with the check-ins as well. I want to try and make a custom thing for it. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try and sort something out. Like, the bell is more a placeholder sound right now. Okay, bring this all the way around. I'm kind of doing it all in one at this point. Like, I did it in little sections for the crystals, and now I'm just trying to do it in like steps. So I'm gonna do the top first. Bring it all the way around. I need to go and get more granite soon anyway. So far it's letting me download it. Oh, sweet, okay. You know, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't let you download it. I just feel like it won't let you just do a random survival world. It would have to be with one of the extensions or like presets that they have for it already. That being said, I don't know anything about it. Need to use a school email? I think that's for just... actually no, you might be right. I was gonna say I think that's just for teachers, but then that's for like installing it on the other computers as a teacher, so you would need it for it. God, that's weirdly unlocked like a really, really specific memory for me of using, I think it was a portal called Glow in like, not early school, but like, God, that's something I completely forgot existed. That was like the school network. Did I just break Netherrack? Did I just not place Netherrack there? Hold on, that's gonna bother me actually. No, I need Netherrack. Oh god, do I not have any? Did I run out of it? Oh man. Well, that sucks. Back we go. I think I maybe have. I'll tell you if my ecology email works. Alright, sounds good. I think I maybe have Netherrack in my chests. As I should do. I'm pretty sure I got a bunch more of it off stream at some point. Oh, as well I was watching Black Mirror, I got a crap ton. Yeah. I was specifically watching Hotel Reverie while I was doing this. And I kept getting distracted because the show was so good. don't have much more yet. Okay, idea. Let me go and get some more packed mud. Packed mud brick slabs. Is that what they're actually called? No, mud brick slabs. Okay, I was gonna say, that's quite a long name. Oh! Because I want to get this section done as well along here. Nothing like cold pizza for breakfast. Ah, it's not something I really enjoy. I like warm pizza over cold. That being said, I did get a Chinese takeaway yesterday, and oh boy, I'm excited to eat it. There you go. Hey Psycho, how's it going? Go boop, boop, boop. That's good, Tawa, but yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. We've told a lovely little story about my weekend today. We have got a few extra channel point redemptions that I'm going to continuously add to as well as I get the chance. Everything's going well. I'm having a lot of fun. Where's my stonecutter? I have one somewhere. Where have I put it? Oh, there we go. Where did I hide my stonecutter? Okay, I'm just gonna assume it's over in... It's over somewhere that I'm not gonna find it. For me, I can't warm my pizza up the second day because I'll be disappointed that I didn't taste the same as when I brought it home. But past the Chinese food, yeah, throw that. Yeah, no, I just like reheating my takeaway on my takeaways because they're just better. Right, so that's... Wait. Okay. I'm weirdly suspicious of you, but we'll not worry about it for just now. What we'll worry about for just now is sorting out this damn mountain. Yes, I couldn't find like three different items in my hardcore world. Genuinely no clue where I left them. See, my storage is generally pretty good, but it's been getting a bit more messy lately. And I need to find a way to, like, snap myself out of that. Because it has been pretty bad. So let's get all of this. So my storage system is going to be chaotic, but right now I have chest monsters. See, when you start organizing things earlier, it makes it much easier to deal with later on. Which is ironically the same way that it makes it easy in real life if you're doing anything like that. It makes it easier if you just do it small bits at a time and starting early, so that it's less work all in one go. Okay. Cool. I'm getting pins and needles in my foot. So that's not fun. The failure game though, about 300 days in. Oh yeah, no, that's fair. I want to move these equally, though. Oh, I brought it up. Oh, I'm being an idiot. Oh, hi. I'm good at Minecraft. Leave me alone. Okay. The thing is, I want to move this so that it makes it easier for me to actually... do all this, but you know what, screw it, no, it's fine. This is not going to be the best way to do this. Oh, where did you spawn? There you are. What you got for me? Hey, Moi, how's it going? Nothing really that good, to be honest. Leave it for just now. Oh, let me heal first as well, because if I don't have full health, I'm basically dead. Need you, I'll need you, I'll need you, and I will need you. Great. Yo, hey Tari, thank you for checking in. Nope. Yep. How's it going? It's going really good. We're just working away. I've been getting the cliff face done. I've got a few new extra little channel point redemptions that we've made, and I'm gonna continue working on some more. I was talking about making it so that you guys could change the border of my camera as well. I'm just wanting more like engaging things for the stream, because I'm a nerd. And the more that you guys are able to interact, the more reason people have to stick around and hang out. And I'm going to be so real. I went and posted on my private Twitter to like 15 people. I was like, if this works the way out I hope it will, then it's going to like skyrocket me to partnership. Because people are going to be, you know, people are going to enjoy it. I'm really like cautiously optimistic about it. But, you know, I'm gonna try and not get my hopes up too much about it, because every time I've been like, oh my god, this is gonna be it, this is gonna be what gets me partner. Hold on, let me zoom in for this. It doesn't. Oh, do you guys also like the fact that I moved the chat? It used to be over in the bottom right, but I decided to put it up here instead. Because Juno's been bugging out a lot more lately, so I'm trying to find a way to make, like, Juno work a bit better, if that makes sense. Yo, hey Sai, how's it going? Juno's needed a break. So chat is above me now instead. Which I think is a better place for it, honestly. Woo! Oh. That makes sense. Yeah, I moved the chat up. Like, I did some tweaking with how everything works, so now the chat moves out a different way whenever I switch my scenes. And I used to have it so that the move was a bit more gradual, but now it basically teleports to a different spot, so it looks like it's two different sources coming in. So if I go over to my main and change it to the cam, you'll see the chat goes up and then over here. And then it's the same source. It's the same source, it's just moving. And then back. And then there you are. So I've decided I've made everything a little bit more sleek in the time off that in between some streams. So I'm quite proud of myself and how I'm able to work with a stream like that. And also, I know the internet's going to be fine because like there's going to be very few people downloading new things on our internet for the next couple weeks, which is nice. Like there's actually less people in the house, so it's going to be hopefully a bit easier to stream. Heat transition, thank you. It's all in the same like scene. Like I'm trying to make everything nice and compact on OBS, so that way everything's gonna be done via animations and you know, all that kind of stuff, all that kind of fancy schmancy stuff with StreamerBot and make everything look nice and cool. I want to maybe add in a couple of sound effects that play whenever I'm moving transitions as well. Just a couple sound cues would help a little bit more. Like, we got the ding dong for the check-in. Speaking of which, hi Miss Ferret, hope you're having a good day. Right, there we go. A few of you dotted around the place. And small ones on the inside. And then fly out. And boom, we got a nice little ridge there. I do want to try and make this a bit more gradual, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to include some of... do I... Not that. But just some of this to make it a little bit more gradual. And I'm going to hate myself for saying this, but Podzol might be a good way to go for it. I should reset Twitch no why. Oh no! You installed Java on an Xbox, but I'm waiting for Xbox Insider program to install. That sounds like a scam. I'm gonna be so real. It sounds like a scam. Uh-oh. Yeah, sorry if the streaks are getting reset. I don't know why they're doing that. Okay, just been playing a bit of MC in hard mode. I don't know how you do hardcore. So the thing with hardcore is that it becomes a much more easy situation to deal with once you've got everything you need, which I suppose is easier said than done. But I've got like diamond and netherite tools that I've not swapped out in a long time. I've got a fairly consistent mode of getting food. And, you know, it's just one of those things that once you've got a lot of different stuff, it's very much like the Minecraft hard mode equivalent of the rich get richer. Like, early game hard mode is much harder than late game hard mode, because you have more stuff and ability to defend yourself. Right, so we're making a bit of a gradual fade out of the coarse dirt here, and I think that's gonna look better already. Oh yeah, that already looks so much better just by adding that little gradual thing. Oh, scam, the Xbox Insider program is not a scam 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It sounds like such a scam. I'm sure it's not, but the way you're like talking about it, it just sounds like such a scam. There's links, right? Okay. Gotcha. Let's just walk along here. Add in some... Ooh. Dot in a few more coarse dirt. No, up. Up. Thank you. Google better not be lying. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure Google is very trustworthy. And so then I need a few more just closer to it so that it actually does look like it's gradualing out. Yo, hey Satan, how's it going? Saw you refollowed yesterday, I think, so thank you for that. Missed you, homie. New hairstyle? It's just too long. I've not had a haircut in a while. It's not a new hairstyle, it's just my hair's literally been growing. That's literally all it's been. So new intro. Oh, is that the invincible one? Because I've got a few now. I've got a couple of different ones that I do. I'm working on adding new things like that to the stream, just for like engagement and fun. It's just funny. So that's all good now. Fly out. Yes, much better. Are you so? The thing is, that was the funniest one as well. Like, to me, that was the funniest one. What was it today it did? I think it was funniest guy in the whole wide room. Can't remember though. But yeah, I'm just working on those small little engaging things that people like. How many people in the room? It's a great question. I would be happy to answer it at a future date when I have more data available to me. Yep, there we go. Nailed it. At least one. At least one, yeah. More gradual dirt. What I might start doing today is honestly working on some of the buildings. Because I've been doing landscaping for the past, like, 1,000 days or something. It's been I've been doing so much landscaping that it might just be nice to take a break and do some actual house building or, you know, building. But this is where it gets a bit tricky again. Because I need to figure out what I want to do on top of these mountains. How are you doing, by the way? I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. It's been... I'm struggling financially, but that's no different than usual. Emotionally, I'm doing all over the place. And... yeah. Generally speaking, I'm doing well. Like, all of life's stressors aside, I'm good. And what am I building? I am currently working on a red cliffs to go at the back of my dandelion meadows, which I've been working on for a while now. So I need to carry on making some more... what are these? Geodes, custom geodes. But I want to try and figure out what I want to do with some buildings today as well. I've got like another hour of stream. Hour and 15. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab all of these, just shove them in here, and see what I can do here. So I want to try and plan a bit out. Now, I think the best thing for me to do in this specific scenario is probably destroy this, so that I have a nice flat terrain to be working with. Then what I want to do is figure out where the pathway is going to go. So we need to figure out the pathway so that way we can plan some buildings around it. Now, this is going to be the pitcher plant kingdom, so we're going to need to bring a bunch of them over and find places for them as well. Because the way that these kingdoms work is that both this one and the torchflower kingdom are both based off of the flowers that the sniffer added. Or that was added alongside the sniffer, more accurately. Going full Disney with it? Yeah, I've been adding in lots of stories and lots of lore with my builds for a while now, Satan. Like, hold on. You've actually not been here in a long time, and I don't know if you've seen anything about this. But let me just fly over real fast and show you a whole thing. So the Ghibli one last. The tsunami or the scarecrow? Because I built a tsunami as well. Tsunami, right, okay. The sleep war one for a little bit. That's okay, that's okay. The sleep war battle has been lost, but the sleep war, sure, shall be won. Because you're awake right now. The sleep war just ends in death, doesn't it? 1 year material collection. It was weirdly only a few months. Like, it surprisingly didn't take as long as I would have thought it would have done when I looked back on it. That being said, it still took forever. But I was pleasantly surprised. Now, I don't know why we have this, like, holy Elden Ring-esque boss music playing after I've said War of Sleep. But we're just gonna run with it. I really want to play Elden Ring again. I played it once or twice on stream, and then never played it again. But I always get anxious whenever I think about streaming something other than Minecraft, because a lot of my audience just shows up for Minecraft. So, I don't know. Alt streams, maybe? It might be an alt stream kind of vibe, yeah. But then there's a question of when do I find the time to do that? Maybe on Sundays on my day off. Because if I'm just playing a game I want to play, that's still a day off kind of thing, isn't it? Even if I'm streaming it on my alt. And there we go. Can't even think about playing a game like that on stream because I die one bajillion times. See, the thing is, I just have a death counter. Then all is well, all is dandy, and my mental state is a mess anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You know, this is... problem solved. Okay, let's use some stone here to figure out where this is gonna go. So... just go... Please tell me that's called Twinkeri. No, it's called also Nukeri. It's literally just called also Nukeri. Twinkeri. It's crazy. Oh, Zatan, you missed the whole... what is now, I think, a joke that's catching on of me being called Twink Minecraft. Like how you've got, like, Father Minecraft, or Dad's, like... what is it? Dad Minecraft is Philza. Father Minecraft is Legs. And I'm apparently Twink Minecraft, so... I've been called worse. Not much worse, but I've been called worse. Okay. Twink cousin, yeah, Twink cousin of Minecraft, that's me. Right, so if I just have a pathway going along this way. I think what I'd like to do is okay, we need to get some signs and plan this out a bit more. Are you taking part in the YouTuber the what? The what? No, I can't say I am. Uh-oh. Blocks. Oh, I'm on. Oh, but okay. Rude. 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 Amazing. Wait until you try and remove me from my own stream. Missing on some sweet prizes like Lululemon stocking and free passes to the furry car. Nope, I'm good. I'm good, thanks. Right, let's mark out a quick... what is probably going to end up being like a little quarry. So what I'll end up doing is having it so that there's some scaffolding around here. What was the fake throw for a nuke? All of it. All of it. Right, so we can do that like this. Oh. I see, we're not working. What? What are you talking about? Look at the right one, makes me angry. I might be a bull. Yeah, that's not for me. I don't judge other people for it, it's just not for me. I'm not a furry, therefore going to FurryCon is no. Also, I think it was more the Lululemon stockings, because there was I watched the entirety of The Good Place recently, and there's one specific bit in it where Eleanor, the main character, goes, "Walk it off, Lululemon," and it just reminded me of that. I was like, oh, the ick, the ick. Because it's just like, it just reminds me of like white suburban lady in yoga pants. Like that's not me, and I don't want that to be me. Right, let's make this path a little bit more fitting. Oh, okay. We're in power saver mode. I've been removed. It's over. Stream's over, guys. Thanks for coming. NSFW face. See what? I was wondering how I could blur it, and I did have it so that it was just a regular blur, but then I was like, wait, I can set it so that it's pixelated instead? That's kind of dope. So it's like my entire face is just one big ball now. I've seen this photo before. I haven't seen it before. Oh, I just got it. You stop that. What do you mean? What? How are you up here now? Put you in the good bit. I really like the little sound effect that happens with it as well. I said it was like a little sci-fi power down and then power up thing, as if powering down the stream is a like censoring me is like a power saver. Sound effect? Did the sound effect not play? It did. I can see it. Like you being lodged. Yeah, it plays a little sound effect when it pixelates and when it unpixelates. Got stream too quiet? Maybe. Because it plays at around the same as... Oh no, it doesn't. It plays louder than the music. Which, come to think of it, I don't know if you guys can even hear the music. No, it's loud enough now. Okay. Right. So I'm just kind of working on a bit of a quarry right now. Or a little mining hut. That might be too high up, actually. I'm trying to figure out... See, with this entire kingdom, I'm wanting to build it without doing any pre-planning. on a creative world, which is how I do a lot of my building when it comes to things like my organics and stuff. But I am very much going to spend hours on this house because it's going to be one of the best bloody houses you've ever seen. That I promise you. So then it's going to go straight into the wall. Then over this way. Hi, Kit Kat. How are you doing? No idea what that is supposed to talk. No idea what that is saying. How are you doing? So that goes there. Doing good. Nice, nice. Glad to hear it. And 1, and then 2, 3, 4. TikTok chat wild again. Do I need to talk to them? No, I'm not actually streaming on TikTok today. Today is a no TikTok kind of day. I know I couldn't really be bothered going live there today, so I didn't. Right, I want this to come out here, like it's a bit of a workshop as well. Escaped them? Yeah, I didn't escape them. I still need to work hard on TikTok because it seems to be doing well for people as well. TikTok is where I roll my brain and continue with my day. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry to hear that. Okay. What kind of blocks do I want here? Bricks. Bricks. Granite. Let me just write down a few things. So, miner slash quarry. TikTok is where I go to get my daily dose of misinformation when I feel like real world news is too bad. I kind of do something similar, except with Reddit. I go on r/ibleach because it just has a bunch of the cutest things on earth there. It's a kind of misleading name, actually. Because when you hear something called eye bleach, you think, ow, it burns! But when you think of, like what the Reddit thing is actually just things to, like, wash your eyes after you've seen really awful stuff. What is the side chick name for gay people? Side dick. So, yeah. I don't know what to do here, Vark. Right. Bricks. I know I want bricks. Now, I want to get some... I need some andesite, some gravel. And I'll probably need to put a layer down below for, you know, to avoid the gravel falling. I want like a rough stony walkway for that bit. I need some andesite and some gravel. 2 stacks should be enough. Then some of you. So does this on a whim has a lore? Will that come later? It will probably come later. I'm gonna try and think of some lore while I'm building as well, but I don't really think of much lore for the people who actually live in the city as I do for the overarching story of the city while building it. Because there's already existing lore for the rest of the for the rest of the world that I need to figure out in terms of like how does it then fit into all of that as well. Oh, I don't have jump boost. Now I have jump boost. And the hiccups. Just like George R. R. Martin. Is that what he does? I wouldn't know. Yeah, I just kind of want to see what I can do kind of on the fly with an hour of time for this. I don't know. Cool, so we got granite, cobblestone, andesite, tuff. Place randomly. There we go. And just bring this out a bit more so that it's fading a bit. Then I can grab some coarse dirt, make that work as well. The interesting thing with this is that it might be a smart idea for me to use red for along the sides here. To kind of emulate the fact that it is red rocks underneath here, but it just kind of fades out. So you, and you, so I'll bring you there. What I like about this is how it's... I like it when I'm putting thought into every block I'm putting down. Not that just needs to be temporary. I'm bumping you up on the respect list. Am I not already at the top? What the fuck? I'm thinking it needs to be lighter where people are obviously walking a bit more. Ooh. The daisies. Where about my... Okay, I'm gonna take a second to read that. Every time Gage sends a message, I need to spend 3 to 5 business days processing it. Very happy with my hardcore world. I have made a floating island base at build limit with a very, very nice, very, very big Japanese looking house with a wall in a circular going over 500 blocks in every direction of the center of it. Oh, that's really nice. Cool. I don't usually build things at world height because there's no way to progress from there. I suppose you're going out on every direction, but I like to progress up the way. Sometimes with my builds. So I very rarely build. Am I on fire again? Damn it, Jessica. Train of thought's gone. Yeah, I like to be able to progress up the way. Let's put some more granite over here. Yeah, Syndicate, thank you for the 100 bits.
Just played Gothic phone with my friend and his siblings. It was Chow's.
Oh, it was Chow's. Chaos. Awesome. Thank you, GLaDOS. As always, you have got very valuable... whatever that was. Benja!
Well, would you look at that? The big 3-0.
The big 3-0. 30 months, Benja. Thank you so much, guys. You get some love and chat for Benja and the 30 months of subbing. That's crazy. Thank you so much, dude. Do I like granite as the genuine, like, as a regular floor for this? Wait. I kinda do. The song, what is this? Carmen Act 4, March of Later. This is like a Minecraft playlist. Why is it? Okay. Sure, why not? Keep it on. I'm keeping it on. I just had to go see what it was. This song made me motivated to take over England. Honestly, I'm mood. This is the main theme of Minecraft, duh. Sure. Oh, hi, Raymac. How's it going? Where's my stone cutter? Where'd I put it? Where's it gone? Oh god, I suck. Bonjour, bonjour. I've started putting that I speak French in my dating profiles, you guys. Why have I done that? Because I'm learning French. Also, I have no idea. If somebody tries to strike up a conversation with me in French, I will not be able to hold it. Oh, god damn it, Benja! How am I supposed to emote now? Trying to attract French. I'm not trying to attract French, guys, but if it happens, it's just kind of a happy accident, isn't it? Just emoted for... That's so good. Okay, right. Ordnance Boundary. Boop. Would you ever consider adding captions to your stream? If I could tell it was gonna be obvious, yes, but like I don't. Captions in general are fairly bad at picking up what I'm saying. So, you know, it's not an easy thing for me to have on. I like your je ne sais quoi, bonjourissimo. Madam. Well, that's not even remotely right. That's not even close. Okay, so I'm thinking if I do this, I can go and get... Instead of a lot of this stuff, I can use concrete powder to look like ash on the floor in front of a forge type thing. And I can also... Okay, ideas. Oh, I'm back. No, I'm on fire! Fuck! Rude, guys. Rude. From fire... That's funny, and I respect it, but also fuck you, because you set me on fire. Right, more netherrack. I just wanted to make you toastery. What if I had like a bunch of different channel point redemptions and it was just putting me in multiple different appliances? You put me in the washing machine, you can put me in the toaster, you can put me in the tumble dryer. All normal things to happen on Twitch. A blender, sure, put me in the blender. Not the closet though, that's not an appliance, you dingus. I've also spent too much time there as it is, so no thank you. This is gonna be weird. I'm gonna get some nether quartz ore. Okay, that's kind of looking pretty cute right now. I like it. I like it very much. Whoop. Let's get rid of you. Add a bit of shading down in the bottom here with some bricks. There we go. I can imagine Nuke spinning in the microwave. Damn it, me too. I'm trying to see where that would work. Maybe we just have one, like... one redemption for all of it. So I would pick a random appliance to put me in. Yo, hey Zircon! How you doing? Spin the wheel of appliances is crazy. I could actually turn it into an animation of a spinning wheel. I'm gonna write it down. Nuke. How am I even gonna describe this on a post-it note? Nuke in an appliance. Wheel spin. Why the hell not? I feel like it would be easier to just, like... No, I couldn't, because I would need to actually spin my camera, so I can't just make it into videos. Shit. I have a strange question, but how do I contact you regarding a business? There's a business email in my About Me section. Promise I'm not about. You don't seem like a bot, but you do seem like somebody who doesn't read anything first. My business email is literally everywhere possible. So if you haven't seen it yet, you're willingly trying to ignore it. Oh, it's funny. Bot allegations. Nah, I'm a top. Hold on.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah, I know.
Shame.
Yeah. Back from the shame corner? What do you mean you're back from the shame corner? You're in the you're in the shame box for like 3 seconds. Gmails normally bounce, so I always ask, don't do this to me. I will do this to you. If you ask again, I will shame box you. Don't try me. You're gonna go in the box. It's crowded in there. I shame a lot of people, as it turns out. Can I go in the box? I'm pretty sure I put you in the box like twice when I was testing. Ooh. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, good stuff. That's not a shulker box. I just tried to open stone. I just tried to open stone, chat. I'm cooked. Shame box means nothing. It doesn't mean nothing. It means that everybody in chat gets to point and laugh at you for being a shameful little fella. The upside is that you can then go and laugh at other people when they get put in the shame box. We're all shamed together here. Everybody gets shamed. Everyone has a good laugh about it. If you cry about being put in the shame box, then we'll put you back in the crying box. We'll put you in the little crybaby piss box. So, no crying. Uh-oh. How do I get shamed? You just simply do something shameful. It's basically just like a little thing that I set up so that I can, you know, I can either let my mods shame people as a little bit, because we used to have a little exclamation. We have exclamation ban, which doesn't actually ban somebody, but it does like meh. No box can hold me except for the Riz box. Because you got rizzed or because you have too much? Actually, you legally can't put anyone in the shame box without their consent.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
You know I have too much.
Shame.
You don't even have a profile picture, Ray.
Shame.
You don't even have a profile picture on this account. That's crazy. I was half convinced it would be a profile picture of you, but with a little mustache on. Anti-shame. It's actually just more shameful. All it does is like... so cringy. Don't even have a profile picture? Shame me, please. Why are you asking to be shamed? My email title should redeem me. I'm worried. Chat, the title of Jordan's email is "Take Me Out of the Shame Box." I'll read that later once I finish my stream. But you know what? I already respect you a hell of a lot more than people who just pop in and be like, "Do you have a business email?" And then immediately bugger off to go and see the next streamer. So I already have a lot more respect for you as a result of that. So fair play, dude. Like that's actually, you know what? That's just a really, really good take for any person who's in like a partner manager or content creator reach out program thing to take notes from. From spending like 3 seconds here, Jordan's already made a better impression than literally anyone who's sent me a partner email before. Curtsy. Yeah, we're quoting that. We're getting that. That's great. I would need to double check it actually sends into the Discord, because sometimes it doesn't. Imagine Jordan is a Mojang employee, wait till Jeb hears about this. I'm friends with somebody who works at Mojang. You'll never believe this, guys. They're just people, like you or me. They're just people. They're just people like the rest of us. Mojang employees exist too. I'm enemies with someone who works at Mojang? Oh, right. You know what? For a second, I believed you. Right, I need to figure out how I'm gonna build this mine shaft thingy. So let's destroy you. Really? Okay. Why for a second? Because I can't really think about many things for more than a second. Then it's too much. So I'm gonna pretend I did this all deliberately and that I'm actually ghosted at my job. Sure. Okay, sure. Alright. Whatever. No, but to be fair, you have made a really good impression already, so. You'll never do. I have a little Cards Against Humanity card with your quote curtsies on it, so I think I've got the evidence. It's in my Discord forever. It's in my Discord forever. What was I coming over here for? Scaffolding. Okay, that's actually looking really good already. Me likey. I'm going to strike that from the record. No. Damn it. I need to... Every time somebody says something and it triggers a little idea in my brain, I have the stupidest damn ideas. There we go, that's that written down. Cool. Right, I want this to look good, but I want it to look deliberately good. As opposed to accidentally good. Okay. If that was a Judge emote, I want credit. No, it wasn't. To be fair... Where is it? Why is it so far down? Hello? I do already have an emote with a big old gavel. Or mallet, if you prefer. So I do already have one. But, okay, so basically the idea that came from... What was the exact wording? Gavel hammered. I moved to strike that from the record, Judge. What that almost immediately got me to think about doing was creating a scene where I put I put chatters in the jury, and it's just like a really stock image of a courtroom, and I'm just sat in the judge's chair. That's literally it. And you know what? That would actually really good. Like, that would be a really, really good scene for whenever I'm doing unban requests, if that ever happens. So. Uh-oh. Not that I ever get many ban requests, despite the abhorrent amount of people I end up banning. Most of them are homophobic, so I don't really want to come back anyway. Which is fine by me, because I don't want them to come back either. Just put one of those old white wigs on too? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do a discount, kind of. I'm gonna do a discount mineshaft. And when I say a discount mineshaft, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some black concrete. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't have any black concrete. What's this? Black wool? Are you kidding me? I've got grey concrete, but that's too bright. Bruh. That's crazy. Right. Slight detour. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Broke. Screw you. That's so true. It's so true in so many levels, and I'm mad about it. Idea done before even starting. It's fine. I've got 8 stacks now. Whoop. One, two, three. Three. The trick is making it high enough where I can just get a lot, but not making it high enough so that everything starts despawning by the time I reach the bottom. I forget about the villager emote so often, so it always takes me off guard, because I know it's off of the back of me going like that and going, heh. I know it's off the back of me doing that every single time, so it's just like me staring at myself in the mirror and just questioning everything I've done. So... Oh god. 1, 2, 3. Auntie! I'm on fire. This is a random side note, but if any of you guys ever have any ideas for what I could do as little extra things like that, okay, then leave it in the Discord. Because while I have all of these ideas myself, I don't, you know, you guys can come up with some of these as well. And let me know what you think and all of that. Because it'd be cool. I don't know. Look, I can't watch the water burn, so this is the next best thing. Oh, okay. Potatory. Yeah, potatory was good. It's a whole issue of, like, hotkeys and stuff, though, for activating the, what's it called? Filter. But I don't even use the camera that used that filter anymore. So it's kind of difficult to do. Oh, we're back. I really went overboard with the black concrete. Well, so the issue with it is that when it asks me to press a hotkey to activate some of the one of the camera filters, like the potato one, it sometimes doesn't work when I'm holding down other keys. So sometimes it would just not work, and because I'm holding down a lot of keys a lot of the time, like control or shift or whatever, it won't actually register, so it's a really annoying logistical issue. And it would be fine when I'm doing things like just chatting streams where I'm not pressing any of the keys ever. But, you know, I don't want it to be a universal thing. Whoop. By far the best intro post to a Discord I've ever done. Was it for for a fucking Discord? Oh, stairs. Hold on. How do I make stairs? How do I make stairs? You dingus. Never wanted to see my quote. Oh, right. Okay, I see. When you said that, I thought the business email was for a Discord. I was like, that's crazy to make an entire
Woo.
woo for 2 months. I genuinely thought there was a whole business email just for a Discord. And that's why I had my response was like, are you fucking serious? What are stonecutters made of again? Oh, stone and axe. That's so easy. Like... Destroyer, trying to get shamed and insulting my mother as a result isn't gonna get you shamed, it's gonna get you banned. So you leave mothery out of this. Hi Dangers, how's it going? Hi dinner time, bye, nice seeing you, have an awesome day. Oh, see you later, Satan. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Yeah, the shame thing is meant as a funny little bit, but if you're being genuinely weird or insulting, it will just end up in an actual ban. Because we don't deal with that here. We don't do none of that. I need to go have a good stream. I may pop back in later. I won't. I'm finishing in like 25 minutes. Hey Ramos, how you doing? So I got the stairs going down. Awesome, great, cool. Enjoy your evening. Thank you very much. I'll check out the email later as well. He corrects his own literary mistakes. This guy's like, I'm a fan. I'm just a fan now. Like, what the hell? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh god. He's almost got arrogance to match mine. That's... Ugh, yikes. Is that a Loki quote, or is that just... Doubt. I'm also a girl. Oh, okay, fair enough. You know what? It was one of those things where I was like, gender... What was it? Gender fluid name? Gender fluid name. So I also... You know what? That makes sense. Sounds like something he'd say. It's even funnier since I got the pronoun corrected. I'm assuming it is she, her, right? Based off of that. Big schlong. See, the thing is, it was giving queer guy, which is usually pretty much the same as girl. So that's a compliment. You can give off queer guy vibes and still have big schlong energy. Maybe you... Oh, what the... Maybe you can... You know what? I probably deserved that, to be honest. At this point, I probably deserved that one. At this point, I deserve being removed from my own stream, so fair enough. Oh well. How everyone streams... What?! Crazy. You might be able to enjoy it. See you later, Jordan. Thanks so much for being here. Censorship has gone too far. So it turns out that it's also, I need to figure out the whole thing with the cues as well, because I'm trying to put Rainbow in the box of shame here, and it's not working. Because there's an action currently happening.
Shame.
There we go. Everybody point and laugh. Everyone point and laugh at the rude little idiot in the box. Awesome. I gotta say, I'm really, really loving all of these new additions to the stream. On VA paying myself. I can do it if you want. No, Zawa, I don't. I do my own video editing, and unless you're offering to do it for free for an extended period of time, I can't afford to pay an editor, and that wouldn't be fair on you. I also wouldn't accept work for free. Because no. And also, don't do it the way you're doing it. Don't go into people's streams and asking that kind of thing, because that's really disrespectful to the streamer and to the community they've cultivated. So next time, make a portfolio for yourself, post on places like Twitter, and send it to business emails that you can find through minimal work. So yeah. Didn't say it, but that's fine. I actually forgot I had all of the voice activated stuff. Oh, I need to make more voice activated stuff. Yeah, the best way to find out is to email people as well and get business emails and check it that way. They probably left as soon as I said no, but If anyone is out there listening, don't be trashed. We're saying anyway. Yeah, it's absolutely worth saying anyway. Yeah, that's better. Alright, I listened. Oh, good! I'm so used to people doing that and then leaving and then never listening. I appreciate you listening, though. Yeah, if you can't find an email for people, then you can ask in their chat for the email, but also it's usually fairly easy since that's how a lot of people prefer communication. But yeah. Okay, I gotta say, this has been a weird kind of stream. So I spent the first half hour yapping about my boozy weekend, which was very fun. More cast members for the... I'm not watching it. I don't care, like... In the most respectful way possible, I couldn't give a fuck if they cast Jesus himself as one of the members of the new Harry Potter series. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna pay attention to it. I'm not gonna give it the second thought. Because it's just the very obvious transphobe trying to cash in on a series that she made years ago and is trying to fund transphobic beliefs and transphobic charities. So, could not give a fuck. Get out of here. What if they made Keanu a Snape? Then I would lose respect for Keanu Reeves. Simple as that. Valid Nuke. Yeah, I mean... I don't think it's a scorching hot take. I don't think I'm gonna say that and people are gonna be like, what? You piece of garbage? I don't think people are gonna be like that. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, no, fair enough. You know the movie Rio? You mean the one about the parrots? Yeah, yeah. I've not watched it, but I know of it. Why? What's up? What's up with that? 14 years old today. Oh, cool. Yeah, I never watched it. Like, I already know I'm old. It was over 100 times. Is it that good? I feel old now. There will be plenty of stuff in your life that will make you feel old. Like, meh. Like, I was talking about this earlier, but there was like a very old, like, computer network that we used in school called, I'm pretty sure it was called Glow. And it was like the OG, like, email system for our school to use. And I remembered that early and I was like, that was years ago. Shame my beloved book is made by such a bad person. That's why Bill Konigsberg. What has he written? But also, you're so right. Like she had the option of being one of the most beloved authors in history, and squandered it because she sucks. You know, sucks to be her, I guess. You know, I don't really know what I'm doing with this, but meh. But she's also gone after asexuals now. I saw that. What's she doing? Like, she's actively mad about people not having sex. She's genuinely lost the plot. Like, she's absolutely wild. It makes... Ugh, she's such a weird person. Like, a therapist would have a field day with her. Who is? JKR. Yeah. And yeah, you can tell by the way that I'm talking about a crazy bitch having absolutely, like, opinions on something that means literally nothing to her. Like, the sky could turn green and she'd still be pressed about people that have nothing to do with her. Like, she'd still rather post about that than the sky turning green. Oh, she's wacky, but in the bad way. She's wacky in the way that she'd get banned, not in the way that she'd get shamed in my stream. She's an odd one. Move to bigger and better things like the Minecraft movie, which I haven't seen. Have you still not seen it? It's still very good. It is very funny. Hold on 1 second. Ah, okay. Sorry, Ara made an announcement in his Discord, and I'm you know, he's friend shaped, and I'm obsessed. So read that very quickly. Bella's two of my favorites, openly straight and honestly Ben sequel. Oh, nice. So is it kind of like a Heartstopper-esque kind of book series? Get some smooth stone. Some deep slate. Sure. Some larva. I'm waiting until it's released on digital because my ass cannot afford to go to the movie theater because that is expensive as hell. Yeah, the movies are expensive. I went to go and see it. Not because I thought it was going to be groundbreaking cinema, because I'm going to be real. I knew it wasn't going to be that good story-wise. But I went because it's, you know, it's what my entire job has revolved around for the last 5 years. And worst case scenario, I had a bit of fun. And I did. I had a good time. So that's all that really matters. Oh, we wanted lava. That's what I came flying back here for. And let me grab some of you and you and you. Wait. Follows a gay character openly straight and then by curious character from the first. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. I know it's going to be pure brain rot. It's honestly not. It's not pure brain rot. Lava, chicken, Steve's lava chicken. Yeah, it's, honestly, he's not bad at singing. It's just the fact that it was there in the first place is weird. And I've said this, and I will continue to say this. Jack Black delivers every single line in that movie as if it's going to be the last word he ever utters on Earth. Like... he says everything like he's gonna die. And that's what he'll be remembered for. And I respect the hell out of him for it. Because he really goes all in on it. So, you know, props to him. Wait, hold on. I'm doing this in the wrong order. How's about in progress, by the way? It's... something's happening. That's about as far as I know. Yo, cool. How are you doing? Okay, so then I need a few more of these. Cool. Doing okay being a busy bee. Nice, glad to hear that. Ari, I'm doing good, thank you. We're just working away on... starting work on a... sorry, pardon me. On a miner's hut and, like, scaffolding over to a geode. To mine it out. Like, it looks really crap right now. If you haven't gotten to see the unfinished version, it's absolute gold. Half the CGI isn't done, so there is Jack Black dancing with PS1 graphic pandas, and it's all I've ever needed in life. That's kind of great. That's really funny. President put it on YouTube, but literally the entire movie is on YouTube for free. I'm getting a suspect scam call. Let's just hang up on them. It's on YouTube for free, but I'm awake because I don't like ads. Honestly, that's fair. Like, I went to go and watch it in the cinema because I wanted to... I actually wanted to, you know, contribute to providing a profit for the movie that has based around a game I've played half my life. So it was like... it was very like wah-wah socialism or wah-wah capitalism, that's for me, kind of vibes. But I can understand people waiting for it to come on streaming. I don't know where it's going to be released on streaming. I imagine there's going to be a lot of fighting over getting it between like all of the different platforms. So, meh. Rent it. What is this, Blockbuster? What's I coming over here for? I think I want a more deep sleep. Back in my day, you could go rent it at a bookstore. Oh, HBO Max? I think, right, okay. Redbox rental movie thing in front of Walgreens. I never had that here because US and UK. Same thing. No, I was clarifying that you meant HBO Max. Because I didn't know. Okay, why have I put the crafting table so far away? Come here. And I want to do this so I can try. Yes. This is where I get annoyed, because I want this to be connected, but it's not going to be connected. Yeah, it's not going to be connected up here either, but screw it. Yo, Reese, what the heck? Oh my god. Boop. Hey Reese, how are you doing? It's been a little while. Gosh, I hope you've been good. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Guys, let's get to 11 chat. How many was that? 14 months. Thank you so much, dude. It's so nice. Pass my exam and prepping to install Linux again. Oh, nice. I like how you say those like those are two equally stressful things for you. I passed my exam and now, oh boy, I've got to install Linux again. Like, I know it's probably not what you intended, but it's come through that way, and I think that's really funny. Okay, let's get some... I'm gonna spend so long just trying to figure out the best way to make some of these buildings look a bit better. And it's gonna involve silly little things like that. Because now there's a tiny little chip in the wall. Chip in the wall because I ate it. Sure, that can be lore. It can be the lore that you thought it was a gingerbread house and you thought, wow, grey gingerbread, that's awesome. Let's have a little chomp of that, and now you have no teeth. Oh, I have another idea. I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, I have to end stream. I have to go cook dinner soon. Hold on. I have one more thing I want to do before I end up the stream today. But don't forget to stick around because we will be raiding out and you guys will be able to get a bunch more channel points with it because that's how raiding works. And you're going to want channel points because I'm going to be adding a bunch more stuff like the setting me on fire, the removing me from the stream. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to maim me in other kinds of ways. But, so, we're going to be working on that. I very much like how cheap these are now. Because we can do little things like that. And boom! Fancy wall! Look at that! That's kind of cool, isn't it? I need to do like one more thing before my brain forgets how to work. I say forgets how to work. I know what would happen is I would have an idea now, I'd forget to write it down, and then I would not get it done next time. You know what, that looks kind of crap anyway, but we'll leave it for just now, because we are out of time. Now, I want to thank you guys all so much for being here today. This has been so much fun. I had a great time. I need to snooze the ads, because they're about to start in a minute. Let's snooze them. But thank you guys so much for being here. This has been a lot of fun. And as usual, don't forget to follow me on my other socials and on my Discord as well if you're not already a part of it. Why are you playing? So we got the buttons there. Oh, there. Yep, there's all my socials. So go and follow them if you're not already. Don't forget to copy and paste the raid message which we're sending just now. I think we're probably going to be ending up raiding Meggy. Meggy is a wonderful person who is going to be playing on the Lumamon server, which I believe is a Cobblemon SMP that was started by Lumastar. So, I think I've got that right. So, yeah, we'll get that started. Great. Awesome. Like I said, thank you guys so much for being here. This has been so much fun. And, whoa! 38 people? Oh my god, I need to make more engaging shit ASAP, because I did not expect to have that many people, to be honest with you. Oh my god, thank you guys so much. And a big thank you as well to Miss J for the raid earlier as well, which is probably helping those numbers, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know what, thank you guys so much. Is that Mr. Bite? You know what, I've never seen Meggy's partner before. And I think that's him. Oh, it definitely is. Okay, cool. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Say hi to Meggy for me, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.